Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pixelmon adventures. It is I, Xilestar, and today I literally just finished, like, setting everything into the appropriate chests. I still have to kind of mark these ones, but I also put the enchanted books in here so that we can use them later. And so this time we're hopefully trying to go and get our 8th gym badge, so next time we can literally just go ahead and go with the next type. We'll figure that out before the end of this too. As you probably are well aware, we have some Pokemon we can use in terms of the starters. So like we have these four, of course. And if we choose like Gibble, let's say, for as a ground type, we can use Groudon if we really wanted to. The only thing is that every type that we go to, I'm thinking of upping the level cap by like 5 levels. So like, sure, the rest of the team will be like, let's say 55, but for Groudon, he'll be like the one that'll make it more difficult because he'll always be level 70 kind of thing. So yeah, he'll make it much more difficult for us. And for all the rest of this is the food, right? Yeah, and I threw rotten flesh in there. So yeah, so I emptied everything, threw everything where it needed to go. We actually have 3 orbs here. If you are not aware of how the 3 orbs work, I think these are how you get the legendary birds. I'm not quite sure exactly how to do it. I think you might have to right click the shrine so it knows which bird you want. And then after you do that kind of thing, you just continuously do everything. Also, I'm playing in windowed mode, so that way though now, well, full screen window mode as much as I can, so that I can alt tab without having you guys see nothing kind of thing. Also, as we speak, somebody is trying to log into the server, but they don't have permission. I've happened to notice this before as well. Because I have a vanilla server that is up to date. It's not a StarCraft server, it's just for friends, pretty much. Even though StarCraft is also for that, but this one's mainly for people who don't want to be on recording kind of thing and just want to just enjoy playing Minecraft and such. So I ended up doing a bunch of things to try and prevent it, and apparently for this version of Minecraft, apparently none of those preventive measures are working. So I have a feeling that either 1.12 is slightly different or something else is going on. I don't know. I'm just gonna block this off though. That's gonna be very annoying. There you go. But yeah, so I made a Reddit post about it. I got some helpful tips on how to prevent it, and then one that confused me a little bit. I think one of them was like, "Hey, why don't you just change the port of your server?" And I'm like, "Okay." But I thought the Minecraft servers can only be on one port though. Like I'm confused by that. So I was like, Like I'm confused. Like by all means, like I am confused right now. So yeah, so like I had to go get something like done. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see if these people are still trying to log into my server. And as soon as I got back, I saw that they weren't, and all I did was I banned their IP, and I think I banned I banned their username first. They were still getting in, I think. So I banned their IP, and then for some reason they're still able to log in and be logged. And if you look at the Reddit post, that's pretty much what ends up happening, pretty much. So I was really, really angry at the fact that like my log has like paragraphs in it of just this one person trying to log in on a whitelisted server. Like, first of all, hello, like it's whitelisted. Stop trying to connect to it. And two, and I even banned and when I banned their IP, I even put on the message that they would get saying like, trying to like force your way into a server that is whitelisted, plus you don't have permission to join. and yet they were still trying to do it. So I ended up just just going on Reddit, and hopefully like there would be something else that I could do. And then somebody told me that you can add their what was it? You can download a firewall program, and then you can just remove them that way. And I was trying to do that, and then apparently on Cube I can't do that. It tells me that I don't have appropriate permissions for it, which is weird because like I don't understand how Cube is saying that. Maybe it's because I was remoting in, I don't know. So I was trying to find another way of doing it, and then I did. And then since then, those people that I said on the post, on the Reddit post, they weren't able to get on anymore. Like, I didn't see their names anymore, so I was like, hey, that's perfect. And then I left the server on for I think like 2-3 days just to see if I literally did do it. And then 2 more people showed up and were trying to get on. So different people were now trying to log into the server. So I was like, okay, well, this is going to be easy just to ban them. So I didn't use Minecraft server stuff anymore because obviously it doesn't work. Or it doesn't work like it should. And this is for a 1.19.4 server too. So it's like, it's recent version too, like as well. So it's like, so it's not like, hey, you're using the 1.12 server for this, aren't you? It's like, nope, I'm using Minecraft 1.19 pretty much. And this is actually a vanilla server too. So it's not like, hey, you have like you like you're using mods, that's why it's different. It's like, nope. It's vanilla. It's always vanilla. I think the only thing that like the only mod I would ever add is probably like a voice chat mod. So that, like if we don't want to use like Discord or anything like that, we can use the mod instead. But other than that, yeah, like I don't think there was much of anything else that really needed to be said about it, except for that happened to me. So I spent about a good 2-3 days kind of thing trying to fix that up, trying to figure out how I could do it, and then I tried to see if I could just do it without having to download a program, and I found out that I could, so I did it. And it's no longer being spammed. Unfortunately, for this server, I am being spammed. But the worst thing is that it doesn't even tell me the IP, it doesn't even tell me the username that's trying to log in. It just tells me, hey, somebody's trying to connect, they don't have these mods. Cool. So it's like, hey, that's an interesting thing to find out, is that somebody's trying to log in. And it's weird though, because I don't post my IP anywhere. Like, even if like I accidentally logged out of the server crashed or whatever, and then like I had to log in on camera, my IP is hidden. So there's no way it got leaked. Oh wait, there's only I think one. There's only one instance I think that I leaked my IP. Maybe 2, I'm not quite sure. There might be 2. Okay, so I'm gonna explain before like I kind of sound like I am like dumb kind of thing. So back when I was still trying to figure out why, for instance, my Minecraft servers weren't working properly on the server launcher that I use, I ended up asking the one of the it was either the creator or one of like the admins of it pretty much to kind of help me. I may have leaked my IP. I may have to them by sending them the server log. But I'm not quite sure. The other one that I know for a fact that I did because I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working was when Epic Games or the Epic Games launcher, however you want to kind of word it as, was had Arc Arc Survival Evolved. I think I don't remember what the game's full name is. So pretty much Arc. When Arc was free for a week, I wanted to, and I found out that you can make a free server for it. I was like, hey, this is perfect. I'll just put Arc free server on Cube, and then we'll just have fun with that. But apparently, there is different permissions depending on the host, or not the host, depending on the client. So, like, if you go through like Epic Games, it's different than Steam. Like, you have different, like, you need different permissions in order for you to use it. So I thought that's very silly. But I was like, whatever, like I'm gonna go try and get it to work for Epic, and it wasn't working properly. So I got really, really confused, and I got angry at the fact that I couldn't get it to work like by following the simple instructions. Apparently, my client, which is this computer, pretty much that's trying to connect, can't connect. So I'm angry because I'm trying to connect and I can't. And yet I had all of the presets built for having a Epic Games client to log in. Pretty much what happens is that like for a Steam one, I think for a Steam Arc server, you're allowed to put mods, but for Epic, it has to be vanilla. Like there is no way you can have like mods on a Epic Games version of an Arc server or something like that. So sad we can't play mods, sure, but I've never played Arc before. I don't think I've seen people play Arc. I don't think. So either way, it doesn't really affect me. That like, oh, I can't play mods on Arc. Like who cares? Like I never played Arc before, so it works out in the end. Oops. Oh, also before anybody gets mad, I did change the server back to a normal-ish legendary spawn rate. I think I changed the time. I think it's the time. No, I changed. Wait, hang on a second. It's either the percentage or the time, isn't it? Yeah, it's the spawn chance. That's all I changed. I didn't change the time. I changed the spawn chance. But I do also have this like the spawn time going down as well. But again, only like 5,000 ticks, I think is the difference. And for this, obviously 20% more, so it's a lot easier to get. Well, it's a little easier to get legendaries. Like, you still have to be at the appropriate time, like, everything else has to be appropriate. Let's see here. I think you're a trainer, right? Yep. So, yeah, so, like... So, for the Arc server, the people that were helping me with it said that they needed my IP in order to figure out what's wrong on their end too, right? Well, not on their end, but to find out like to see exactly what's going on. So when I had to go and give them my IP, I don't know if somehow it got leaked or if somehow they're the ones that are trying to connect. I don't know. But as I said, though, like, I'm sure, like, if they saw that, hey, we can't connect, let's leave this guy alone. Yeah. Like, right now, I don't even have, well, technically, I don't even have the ports opened up for the Arc server right now. I have the information of what I do need opened for it, saved on the documents. That way, though, like, all I need to do is just re-add them in there. The reason why I turned it off is because I found that my internet was slowing down the more ports I was opening up. So like I had Arc, I had Terraria, I had Minecraft, I had Minecraft Bedrock Edition. There's another one. I think there's two. I can't remember their names. But like I had so many different like servers like built up and ready to go just in case. Like my friends and I just wanted to play a game, and then we would have a server for it. As I said, the only problems that I had or that I saw specifically for the server was the fact that I couldn't get anybody to connect to it. Like I myself couldn't, but yet I think one guy was using Steam and he was able to get on there. So obviously I didn't do a setting properly. And it said, "Oh, let me see your like config," and then I showed it, and it's like, "Oh yeah, you need to turn this off or whatever." It's like, really? It's like, what's the difference between Epic and Steam? And they're like, nothing. Apparently, it's just how Epic wants it or something like that. It's like, really? Like that seems very strange. Oh, there you go. All right. So yeah, so I was like really confused by like the fact that like that was even happening. Ooh, yeah, we needed to save